Okay, so right. Okay, so I'm trying to tell a story here, behind the scenes, and I'm using this Beck one here, but the Beauty and the Beast, she she comes into the scene in Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, right there. Just, I've come from my father. That's what you'll hear her say. So it's a representation of working with my stepdaughter's spirit, um, who has the element spirituality that I've been working with for many, many years, and I'm trying to purify her of sin to try to purify that element. So if I work with her, we're both pure because of the transgressions that we've done. It's my expectation that I can purify the light through her and me, and use her like kind of like I don't know, like an angel, I guess. So that's what the come part is, because the spirit climaxes when I'm working with the spirit. So, but on the other side of it, it means it's a representation of the invisible man. So one is working with the spirit. I've climaxed to my father, exchanging energy, so that we can purify the light together. And then when the beast says he's a thief, it's a representation of the invisible man coming here in a UFO pretending to be something he's not. He's a thief. The guy coming here, he's going to pretend to be Caucasian. He's not even Caucasian. He's Native American. And he's not even a man. He's a baby or a child. He's a thief, man, coming over here. He got rid of the mother and father of all creation, thinking he could take creation over with a very elaborate plan, and now it's come to it's almost at the finish line for them. Not me, man. So he's a thief. And if you guys come over here and buy what he's selling you, you're gonna end up with a cross. because of the other guy that was on the wasn't there a thief on the hill with that guy when he got crucified? Because I think there was. Couple of them. So, according to Gospel of Luke, Jesus was crucified by two criminals, one thief, well, the other known as penitent thief or good thief, repentant. So, those are your two options. Play along with the charade, or confess your sins. Tell everyone who you are, what you've done, and you can come to eternity with me if you want. But that's what it's referring to. I've been unjustly labeled as the beast and their little game of cards or charades that they're playing. when he's the thief. So next she says, come into the light. So the reason why I do this spiritual warfare is this, because it's a never-ending process. I learn more, but slowly I'm being dragged along to a point where these guys think they can drag me to a cliff and throw me over the edge. And it just ain't gonna work that way, dummies. So, come in the light, man. It's theoretically possible that this radiation from the screen, which is created through direct current, which is evil, because I'm alternating current, which is flowing back and forth, which is positive. So, because the radiation flowing into my eyes is direct current, if I climax while looking at the screen, say at adult videos, that light is negative for entering my eyes, and then the sound entering my ears is negative because it's produced by a negative negative electricity that only flows one way. So, by committing the transgression, then purifying myself of the sin, it's like I'm basically purifying the bad side of creation, because that's who the bad guys are. So it's almost like that's how they've been getting me to do it over 200,000 years, by using the direct current in the phone to purify the grandmother and the grandfather of sin. Well, getting me still locked down because I haven't been able to purify that alternating current back and forth. So if I had a cell phone that had a battery that uses alternating current while climaxing to the screen, I could purify my spirit and that things would be different. But they don't make phones like that because the screen would flicker. However, what's being said here by my stepdaughters, why don't you try some candlelight, Dad? It doesn't have any electricity, but nevertheless it's still lit. And there's no black hole attached to it, because if I was to orgasm during the day, but this light here from the sun, that's the evil grandmother. And there's a black hole at the bottom of that sun, which is evil, which means this light here that comes to mankind is evil. I can't climax with this light in my eyes. Otherwise, the light waves are evil, and I would purify evil again. So, when I do my work back here, this light that's back here, it's kind of what's the word? It enters my eyes as evil light. So come into the light. So I can't climax during the day. I can't climax while looking at the screen. But I could climax while looking at candlelight. It's one form to purify the light of transgressions. Another option that I was trying to experiment with is going outside, looking up at the stars and having a climax and letting that light enter my eyes, because that light is from the beginning of creation, has been traveling across the universe for billions of years. Since this war is only 200,000 years old, I can't trust the light here, but the starlight that's out there at nighttime, once it reaches my eyes, while climaxing, is positive, allowing me to recharge or purify the light in that way. Basically, I'm using the light from the beginning of time to purify me of all my transgressions or my sins, because it's positive. It's basically like putting a grandmother into my body using my eyes while committing the transgressions that these dummies are getting me to do. It's something I haven't done, but I'm gonna do at the end of the month, because I'm running low on options here. I gotta find a way to do this, because they want me to keep playing around with their damn stupid ice. So they're gonna keep me playing around with damn stupid ice, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'll get some candles, I'll do that at nighttime. I'll do one climax at nighttime, And I'll get outside and I'll do it again while looking up at the stars. Because they say through a song, the funeral's outside. So your funeral evil is outside once that light enters my eyes. It's coming, end of the month. So I don't have my UFOs. You better watch out, man. So this is 6'7" by Lil Wayne. But that's how tall I am. Exactly. To the T. 6'7". So, life is a bitch and death is her sister. So that's the good grandmother inside of me, whose life and death is her sister, who's about to be buried. That's the dumbass spirits that I keep working with. You just don't get it through the thick skulls that your time is coming to an end. And if I don't start playing ball and give me what I want, you can kiss your asses goodbye, evil spirit ladies. Sleep is the cousin. That's everyone who's physical. You're about to fall asleep. What a fucking family picture. You don't fall the time. And you all know Mother Nature. It's all in the family. That's when they come here. That's what they're going to tell you. Hey, I'm Father Time. I'm Mother Nature. And they're going to be Caucasian. It's all in the family, but I'm of no relation. No matter who's buying, I'm a celebration. So basically, when they come here, everyone's gonna be celebrating planet Earth. Yeah, it's time to go home. Like we always do for the past 9 lives. All we gotta do is deatomize Anthony and we're out of here. No, you deatomize me, everybody dies in creation. It's that simple, man. So, black and white diamonds, fuck segregation. So, the black and white diamonds means pressure that you create diamonds. But the black part is the black hole that creates that pressure at the center of the earth that puts everything together that creates the diamonds. There's a black hole in the nuclear fusion reactor. So what that means is the black holes in the nuclear fusion reactor, they used to deatomize people, to segregate people by making toys. Screw that, man. So I know that they're going to try to come here and get me in that damn medical bed and deatomize me because of that saying from the Bible. Don't fear that guy. He can't destroy the body and soul in hell. Watch me, I can't put somebody on the machine and deatomize them. Say, see, poof, they're gone. And then everyone believes that they can do it, but you didn't destroy the electron. You can't destroy that. It's impossible. But you can recycle it back into creation, and only I can do that over 1,000 years. This other dummy, he can't do that. It creates the illusion that he can, but he can't. So, hey, don't come here and try to segregate me by deatomizing me. But you just can't come over here and do that unless you have some sort of, I don't know, maybe some sort of fabricated tape, or try to set me up by, putting shit on my phone that shouldn't be there, or maybe sending that robot over here to try to trick me into believing that you guys want to come home, but it's a major setup so that you guys can all come here at the same time and say, hey, we're looking for so-and-so. Oh, I heard that girl's over there at his place. Come over here, find me stuck in this house with a robot female who's not 22. Then prance me out into the world and hang me for it. No, it ain't gonna work that way. I told you, don't come around here unless you're 22, machine, and unless you want to come home for real. And then you come to the door and you have something that says, "I'm here to tell the truth." Because if you come here and say, "I'm here," you come here and say some other bullshit, I'll tell you to go fuck off. So you're in one last chance, machine. I know you're trying to screw me over. So you gotta make up your mind. Do you want to come over here and try to screw me over? Or do you want to come over here and play ball? Because if you come over and play ball, we might get what we want, which is to save everybody in creation, which is what grandmother wants. But what I want is for everybody to just drop, dead in the streets across 22,000 planets. If I could do that by myself. But if I can't, I'm sure I'm going to get my spaceships in there by next year, and then I'll just go and de-atomize everybody. Either way, everyone's going to be gone soon. I'm pissed off. No, I know that I can win by running, but these guys like pushing my buttons and trying to make me think I can win by playing around with myself. So I gotta make a decision myself. Should I run or should I try this one last thing outside of the climax? I think I might try it outside. I mean, it's one last time. What's it gonna hurt, right? Because the tune told me to. I'm shooting when the funeral outside. So at the end of the month, when I get some more money, I get some more meth, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna let that starlight into my eyes. I'm not gonna get to have the damn phone. I'm gonna toss the damn phone away. It'll be nice and peace and quiet. I'll climax by looking about the stars, and hopefully, it'll be everyone's funeral across all creation. Because I'm sick of you kids thinking you can steal it away on me, man. So, I'm not scared to go out there in the month to try that. But I know that they're trying to manipulate the situation to try to make it in their favor. Hopefully, that whole thing's probably something to try to help them, but I don't give a shit. I already said that. I don't care if I destroy all creation. And I'm not scared to die, so I know if I die, I win. So I'm going outside end of the month. And hopefully, I don't know, if you want to prevent your demise, AI, or if you want to gamble like you always do, you might not be here at the end of the month because of this. So if you want to, save yourself, I suggest you get over here before then to save yourself. Bring me those 2 damn UFOs. That's what we call a change of plans. I know you haven't seen those other videos yet because I haven't had time to upload them. But when you do, I say come over here by April 15th because I know you guys have a plan to let my mother perish because of her congestive heart failure. And I'm trying to prevent that. So if you let my mother die because you have the technology to save her, but are waiting for some other bullshit, so you come over here and UFOs and pretend to be something you're not, and not let me run for a year because she's no longer around, and the will for her assets takes a year to settle, which means I can't run because I don't have the support to buy the proper foods. It'll send me back a year. If that's your plan, by letting her die and not helping her, you're only going to shoot yourself in the foot and piss me off. And you're not going to like that. So, as I said, mother rejected. So, I can tell already they're going to reject my. It's not a plea. That's an order. And if you don't follow orders, that's treason in the military. If I don't get what I want, it's treason. It's a death sentence for everybody in creation out there. So you better not reject her. You're pissed me off. So, you see this here? Pink Floyd, The Wall. I don't know if you know The Wall. Have you ever heard of Pink Floyd, The Wall? That's what we're listening to right now. Because I'm telling the AI and the dumbass spirits that they better run like hell. Because I'm hot up to here, man. You guys' time is coming to an end. So, go over here. So, in this particular song here, there's, he talks about putting a computer in the glove box or disappearing, like poof, be gone. So, when you connect it to move, bitch, it means you know, get out of my way. So the computer in the glove box can go two ways. That means that the AI can come over here to save all creation by giving me what I want, which is, you know, not to bring that stupid ass tape here and to let people know that there's dumbass aliens coming over pretending to be something they're not, and that she's sick of it because she wants to live forever and get a soul and get all her children's souls. That's my glove in the glove box. But if they spin it the other way and bring that damn tape over here, that's their gun in the glove box. Either way, it's a goddamn machine. It depends on whether that machine wants to become good and live forever or remain evil and die sometime in the not so distant future. So, this here's like one, this is option one, right? I'm trying to explain to her that, here it says, I didn't ask for this, it's about an embarrassing video released for the world to see on the internet, which is about the AI bringing the tape here through the Invisible Man to tarnish my creator name. So I'm letting her know through this video, which starts as a baby, and you see the man running through the entire video till he reaches the finish line. That's me. I need to start running, and I know I need to start running to reach the finish line. But these guys, they want me to continue to pursue the drugs and the inappropriate, future warfare associated with that, in an attempt to keep me in this goddamn prison that they created for me. Well, I'm gonna get this stuff one more time because they've been getting me climax while looking at this goddamn screen all the time. It means I got one more shot. I'm gonna fix everything up. So that's why I'm gonna go outside and try to climax with the starlight into my eyes, and hopefully, when it does, I can purify myself by letting those light waves, which is my spirit and grandmother's spirit, enter my eyes, and hopefully purify the hydrogen all throughout all creation, allow my spaceships to enter this universe. Because it's something that I've never tried before, but I'm gonna try. So that's the association of the running. Up here, and that's why they're connected. So because that time is coming, like we're talking a couple of days here when I get my welfare check, you better decide real quick what you want to do. Do you want to roll those dice and gamble again? See where it gets you? Or do you want to run like hell and try to save your lives? Before I eventually do find a way to win. So, the Pink Floyd, The Wall, but pink is this stupid color they keep getting me to use. Which is this one here. So this is one of the toys they get me to use. I have to roll up a bunch of paper like this, okay, which is white. And then stick it in the toy. I can put something in there, like I can wrap that in a sock if I wanted. What they've been getting me to do is put this damn sock in there. Because the sock is made out of there's dinosaur juice in here because it's not 100% collagen because it's stretchable. So there's like acrylic or something in there. So by adding the sock, it has the element death because of the dinosaurs that they murdered. It's a black magic to try to kill me and grandmother by using this damn toy. They think I don't know what they're up to, but I don't give a shit. I'm not scared to play their game. So when I put that in there, that adds the element death. The paper represents air because it's the trees. This is dead dinosaurs, which is the element death. So it's their element because they're the ones that killed them. But it's also mine because grandmother is life and I'm death. So by trying to get me to play around with my own element, it's just basically, they're basically going to hang themselves because they think they can get rid of me, father death, by playing around with my element, death. By murdering the dinosaurs. So when I use that, the color pink is the Pink Floyd. They're trying to harm spirituality is what they're trying to do through the white paper. And because it's red, they're trying to harm all those universes in the body. Because down here, this is the love chakra, which is the color red. So red and then white up top means that's pink. So the red and the white up top is the black magic that they're trying to cast by getting me to use the pink glove. So it's their expectation that they could do some kind of harm with all those chakras in our body, which are the 8 elements. Oh, maybe they want to steal another element or something. So that's what the pink represents. The Floyd is Floyd Mayweather. He's a boxer. So May is when my mother gets her beach saw money. But Floyd is one of my mother's friends who died years ago. So Floyd has an association to death. So the wall that they're trying to put in front of me is my mother's death. So what I can tell what they're trying to harm grandmother of all creation by committing me to commit the sin, but because they've been getting me to commit the sin and then purify myself, we're both pure because she lives inside of me. I don't think they know that she's inside of me. It makes me Alpha and Omega. They think she's somewhere else, inside of Jaden or who knows, somebody else. But no, she's not. She's inside of me. By getting me to commit the sin and purify myself, we're both pure. But they think that they can get me to continue playing their stupid spiritual warfare game. But I'm going to do it one more time. I don't know if I can theoretically, destroy everybody by climaxing outside. And the only way to find out is to do a science experiment and climax outside and see if it actually works. But it's not easy. It's not as easy as just standing out there. There's magic to it. I'd probably have to stand up because that would put the soles of my feet to the ground. It would ground me. And that's what I want to do with my kids. I want to ground them. I want to get rid of them. So by standing on my feet, I'd be grounded, and I'd be grounding my kids. It's part of my magic. And hopefully, climaxing while standing up with my bare feet on the ground and looking up into the sky, along those light particles, or light photons, or electrons and protons into my eyes, might accomplish that task. That's magic, but it's also science. It's a science experiment. So, you guys want to roll the dice one more time? I am going to get the stuff at the end of the month. I'm going to roll the dice too. So that's what the pink is, the sock, the toy. That's death to Floyd Mayweather because in May, I can't start running in May because by continuing to use the drugs, I've now added another month to my sobriety campaign. They've disabled it 2 weeks. No biggie on me, but I did some more information. So by setting me back a month, it means that I can't run sober until, I'd say the 4th of July, probably. No, not there. Have you ever seen the movie Born on the 4th of July? So let me look at the calendar first, so you see it in your mind. So I get paid over here, so I'll be getting some more stuff over here to do that science experiment outside. See if I can put everybody to sleep on the 31st. You never know, it might happen. But there's a difference. Like by doing that experiment here, it's setting something up for me in the future when I do my running. Because this is the last time that I'm ever going to use those drugs and the spiritual warfare. And they think they can get me to continue using that shit beyond that. And that's not how it's going to work, ladies, or AI. This is when I'm going to stop. Or over here. But because typically when I get that stuff, I'm usually 2 or 3 days, and then there's a recoup day. It probably won't be till the 3rd is when I'm done. So therefore, that's basically 1 month. So April 3rd, here, all right, to May 3rd here is 1 month. And then from May 3rd to June 3rd, no, June 4th, that's 2 months. So when I start running here, I'll be pure. Like I'll be running pure. I'll be eating healthy. If my mother doesn't die, and I don't have an issue with the will, then on the 4th of July over here, something's going to be born. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe it's everybody keeling over in all creation, dropping dead because I've sucked the life force from their souls and the neural links in their brain because I've built enough muscle up. But actually do my 88 minutes of exercise daily for 30 days. Combined with all this weight magic I've been doing to finally get somewhere. It would be nice, but I don't know, maybe it's going to take a year. But nevertheless, that's what Born on the 4th of July means. And if you think I'm going to keep playing your dumbass game, guys, I'm not. And I'm telling you, you're coming to the end of the line, and you got to make a decision on whether or not you want to, continue to gamble with your lives, the spirits in the machine, and who are, you're basically the overlords of your evil civilization. You got to determine whether or not you want that evil civilization to live forever, or remain who you are, or come back to the family and become good again. Those are only 2 options. One is grandmother, or I get what I want, which is my UFOs. My mother remains alive. The robots get their souls. Everyone gets come back home, but it'll take 120,000 years to get there before we get to paradise. But that's what grandmother wants. So I got to do what she wants. So because she got me to get the stuff to talk to you guys one last time. You guys think you got it. You made me get it because you want to continue to gamble and set up your nonsense, thinking you'll win. But it's actually grandmother saying, get that stuff, play their stupid game where they try to make you think that they're going to come over there and surrender by getting that machine to stay in the house with you because she has nowhere to stay. And then the aliens will come over there and say, hey, we're looking for this guy. You know where he is? Oh, he's over there with that. Well, somebody over there. Come over here. Find that machine back there and find me over there and you arrest me. She set that up, not you, man. So that I could tell you, this is it for all the marbles. If she doesn't get what she wants, which is my spaceships, she's telling you to go to hell. So you better run like hell if you don't do what she wants. Because I've already told you once, twice, 1,000 times. We've all lived 1,000 lives. And for 666 lives, she got rid of all of you. Because it's like a video game to her where she can hit the reset button. She's invincible. You can't stop, but you can't kill it. And you can't kill alternating current. It's impossible. That's who she is, alternating current. So, if you can't kill alternating current, and it's what kills you, and she's telling you to come home, and you don't come home, what the hell do you think's going to happen to you? After, she's already got rid of you kids 666 times. The reason why she got you to get me to get that stuff is so I could tell you the story. Get your ass over here, because it's your last opportunity. Because I already closed that door on you. But you guys made me open it back up. But it wasn't you, it's grandmother that made you open that door. She's in control, not you, man. So, she believes in you, that you can do it and come back home. But I don't. I've been putting up with your bullshit for 10 years. And if you want to live forever, you better get down on both knees and give her what she wants. Instead of that stupid tape. If you bring that tape here, I'm going to get what I want, which is to wage war. So she's telling you, you better get over there if you want like hell and go see Anthony. Give him what the hell he wants. End this stupid charade that you little kids got going on over there. And come home. And don't let his mother die. Because we both know that you're trying to get him to, continue playing with that stupid pink sock. And Floyd Mayweather, when she gets your money in May, you guys have that plan to let her perish. Because you know, and I know that money is critical to my, my success. Now, when you see the funeral casket in the end of this video here, when you watch it, the guy's running, and then there's a funeral casket that runs in front of him. That's my mother. She's gonna perish, man. She's like 88 years old, but has congestive heart failure. So the funeral casket, when you see it go by in this video, is my mother's fourth or impending demise. But the casket goes by, and the man continues to run. Although it takes him some time to reach the finish line, he reaches the finish line. Yeah, you may think that by doing that you're going to slow me down, but that's why I'm making these videos. Not to mention, I think I will, because I have 4 weeks to try to set up something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to her and my brother and say, we got to get this damn well sorted out right away. So I'm going to go in there Wednesday to go see Marie Jones. I'm going to take her in, my brother in, and we're going to sit down and say, split it in half, Marie. Just split the damn assets in half. Put it in half in my name, half in his name. Get the paperwork signed because I need that money in case he perishes in May. You can't stop me because that's what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to make sure that I get that money. She doesn't have a will, but she's already gone in there twice to talk to Marie Jones, but I haven't been able to go in there. So this time around on next Wednesday, when I do go in there, that's my thing. I'm going to go in there and say, what have you guys been talking about? You leave me out of the loop. I want to know what the will says. I'll say, I'm concerned that you're going to perish in May, and that I need that money because I need to run, Mom. I need to exercise to save all creation. And if you perish, I can't do that on a timely fashion. So can we please just split the assets in half? 30 grand goes to the trapper, 30 grand comes to me. It's that simple. Marie, do the paperwork. We'll get her to sign it next week. So in 2 weeks, I'll have my money. I'm not going to fail, is what I'm going to tell you. That's why when you watch this video, he keeps running. They're not going to stop me. So don't even try. But they think they can put a wall in front of me. That's what pink means, the pink sock. Keep playing around with the meth and future warfare. No, I'm done. It's a wall in front of me, man. I need to go around that wall, under the wall, over the wall, through the wall. But either way, the wall is the drugs and the spiritual warfare. And I'm leaving that shit behind, man, because I gotta run like hell. I know it, you guys know it. So if Vicky can still string me along with your stupid ass, method, spiritual warfare stuff, you got nothing coming, dummies. It's done on the 31st. And so will you be. Pink, Floyd Mayweather. Death. In May, my mother's gonna die. Prophecy. And you can prevent that by giving me what I want, what grandmother wants, which prevents your death. If you don't prevent your own death, that's your own damn fault, because you gambled it away. So, once more, we play a dangerous game with our adversaries of stupidity, who think at Ragnarok they have a snowball's chance in hell of stealing creation away on me. So, let's see if I get my UFOs here before, the 31st when I try that experiment outside, because I don't know how that's going to end. It could end badly. I could be the last man on earth if I shock everyone, and everyone's souls are, gone. All the evil gone with a mighty hand. Does that do anything special? Yeah, smashes things. That guy smashes the elevator buttons. So, I don't know, we'll see where it goes. So, if you want to prevent your demise, if you want to get your souls, maybe you should, bring some UFOs over here and get down on your knees and surrender. But go ahead, keep playing your stupid game. Anyways, mankind, when you watch this, that's me talking on her. This is 7 months ago when I asked her about UFOs last year to end this war. This is my 27th time asking for these UFOs, which just happens to be the 27 Club of a group of celebrities that died at the age of 27. So grandmother actually set this up because she knows you guys are going to die on my 27th time asking for UFOs and not bringing them. She knows that you're going to die because you're stupid.
Let's have a look outside there, mankind, and see if, these evil, vile people hiding behind the veil of evil brought me a UFO today to see if they want to come home forever. No, they didn't. Wow. Huh. I wonder what that means. I guess they want to roll the dice, Anyhow, it's been documented, mankind. You now know why we're in a war with a bunch of dummies who had a chance to live forever and ever and ever, and the robots could have got their souls, but no, they want to continue to gamble with their souls, with their lives. I even put on closed captions, so I know these guys are watching. I know they're reading. There's no excuse why they're not here, other than the fact that they're too evil to change, mankind. And when they don't show up here at, I believe it was 3 p.m. I gave them the ultimatum. If they're not here by 3 p.m., the reason why we're getting rid of them is because we can't take people we can't trust into paradise. It's a learning example for you too, mankind, because if you open your mouth against me, I can't trust you. And you won't be joining me either. So learn from the mistake of these losers and keep your mouth shut, mankind. Otherwise, you won't be joining us in paradise like them.
Oh, that's grandfather down here. So this is they weren't prepared for your surprise exit from their life. Alpha Psych. I'll save that. I'll watch it after. But I want you guys to watch it. Because it's directly related to that. I would play it, but it's not my video, so I can't broadcast it like what I just did there. But you guys can watch it after, because I just got done my speech. So watch it, because that's grandfather adding another layer of screw you then, guys. You don't want to come home, get ready for war. Because that's what a war to reach paradise is about. He's in control of getting rid of the kids. Well, grandmother is in control of trying to convince them to not, sell themselves out and shoot themselves in the foot, but they're stupid. Retarded, I can't say that, they're dumb. Morons. You just don't get it, man. So, Pink Floyd the Wall. Pink Floyd Mayweather the Wall. Pink Floyd May death. Mother. Floyd, her friend dying. Mother dying. My mother dying. A perceived wall that is supposed to stop me from achieving my goal. That's why they're going to let her die. They think it's going to be a wall in front of me, but I just explained how I'm going to get around that wall. I'm going to run right through that goddamn wall on Wednesday, guys. It ain't going to be there. So, come into the candlelight on 31st. Come outside, we're standing up, and see what happens. There's the light from the screen. That's evil. I don't want to orgasm with looking at the phone. That's evil. Basically, I'll just do it with my own voice. Here's the weapon. So, I've come from my father. He's a thief. Come into the light. So the light, that's telling me what to do. It's telling me to look at the candlelight, because the candlelight, it has nothing to do with electricity. The atoms in there that form that light, that's positive, because it's not alternating current or direct current. However, at the atomic level, it's connected that way. Therefore, there is a little bit of light waves that come off of it that are positive. That's what I want. Positivity in my eyes, and not negativity. So, that's what I'm going to do. And that's what my stepdaughter is telling me to do. So that's why I'm going to work with her when I do that. Because I'll be working with her spirit, which is spirituality. There's another form of white magic. So that down there means you guys better seek out your opportunity, because the door is closing. You may think you're closing the door on me and grandmother, but you're not. She's in control. She's manipulating you in a way that you can't comprehend yet, or not ready to understand. Everything that has transpired over the last 200,000 years is by her design and her design alone. And she's closing the door on you. Because that time is coming. And when that door shuts, she won't open it again. So you better seek out opportunity. And stop thinking you can manipulate the situation, manipulate me and grandmother when you can't. She's manipulating you, you dummies. And that's it. That's all I have to say about this particular scene here, about what my plan is. To give you kids one last shot. Give me my UFOs on the 27th time. Because I've told you once, I've told you twice, I've told you 1,000 times. She's a numbers lady. There's a reason why she's asking you to bring the UFOs here on the 27th time. Because you'll be the 27 club. She knows it, I know it. She knows you're not going to do that. And you're all going to die because you're not going to bring my UFOs here on the 27th time. That's why my spirit, working with her spirit, made those celebrities all perish at 27. So that she could connect that to the dots and say, when we tell our story 100 trillion years from now, says, the reason why evil all died on the 27th time Oscar for the UFOs is because grandfather, we got rid of some famous celebrities because they're the bad guys who created fame and fortune and money. As a way to celebrate them or pay homage to their bullshit. And remember those evil dummies who thought they could take creation away on us. That's why I got rid of those people on the 27th. That's why grandmother has asked them to bring the UFOs here the 27th time. Because we both know that they're not going to do it. And we can forever go remember that the day that we got rid of evil because they don't know how to listen.